I have to tell the crowd, I have to give them a countdown and every single like EDM drop, I have to be like, oh hey guys, you ready? 1, 2, 3, let's go! Yeah!
Okay, I'm reloaded.
Jeff London, DJ Jason Smith.
Here come the bang.
When the sun goes down, the music turns up. A whole new world opens up behind the velvet rope. Join us as we take you behind the scenes of the nightlife world.
Are you ready?
DJ Jason Smith, Jeff London. I'm the promoter, he's the DJ podcast, live from Boston, Massachusetts.
Episode 33.
Trey.
Larry Bird.
Ooh.
Patrick Ewing.
Ooh. Name one more.
Jose Canseco.
No, that's a different sport, B.
I don't know. Give me one.
33 is good. I didn't know that. Wow, that was good. Can I be
Thanks.
honest with you? I'm so happy you said that about Larry Bird because I'm actually looking to purchase a Larry Bird jersey.
Oh.
An old throwback. I think I was fascinated with Larry Bird just as much as I was Michael Jordan.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
One of my good friends goes,
Scottie Pippen.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was 33.
Scottie Pippen.
You're cheating now, though. It's called Google, son. You can't do that, son. You were started off so strong.
I started
bro.
off strong, though.
Strong. My friend was like, yo, that's my... I was talking about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's like, yo, that's my godfather. I was like, what's that like?
Really?
Dude, like, yo, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is your godfather, bro?
That's kind of weird.
The guy from Airplane?
Yes.
Whoa. I only know that because it's on Comedy Central
Wait,
sometimes.
wasn't he in the show Dave and he broke his leg?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's yeah.
It was like the second season, right? I think the
That's
second
hilarious.
season was like
Hilarious.
very beautifully shot. Shout out to fucking,
Yeah. Dave, that show's amazing.
oh my God, little Dicky. What a guy.
What a guy. How you been?
I'm all right, man. Chilling.
We got a good show lined up. Great show lined up.
Yeah, man. You guys don't understand. We finally found the identity to somebody that was very infamous on Twitter about talking smack about us fellow DJs. Not so much on the promoter side, but the DJs really took the hit. And he's been in hibernation for quite some years. And
He's back.
And digging after all this time, I think I finally found the identity.
We might have found him. We might have found him.
Of this gentleman. So, yeah, great show, man. We have some great things talking about.
A lot of music news,
A lot of music news.
which is great.
I mean, that's what we do it all.
So we've always talked about this guy on the show many times as being
Well, not only that, but it's something that we were about to talk about, I think, on our last couple podcasts, and we just wanted to put everything together.
So Mass Appeal and Nas
Yep.
have put out 3 movies, documentaries.
Yeah, documentaries were they about just over an hour, I think? Yeah, just over an hour,
Yeah,
so it's not
yeah.
too long of a watch.
Yeah. Unbelievable ones. They put 3 out so far. They're supposed to put, I think there's supposed to be 50 out for 50,
No way,
50th
really?
hip hop. I don't know.
Really?
That's what I read, but I'm not positive.
I think that came out already.
50th year of hip hop is going to do 50 shows, but I don't know over the course of the year. But I, don't know
I
if that's
thought
true.
that already came out. Am I bugging?
I don't
But
know.
I think many places are attaching themselves to that anniversary.
Yeah,
for
this is
sure.
on Showtime. So the first,
Yeah, shout out to Showtime though for
Yeah.
even giving this a platform.
So they-
Showtime was one of the first ones that I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Showtime was the first ones that picked up the Tribe Called Quest documentary,
Right.
which if you haven't saw that, make sure you see it.
Beats, Rhymes, and Life.
Yep. Shout out to whatchamacallit, Michael Rappaport put it all together.
He's crazy.
And it's a great watch because there's some shit that goes down, and there was some controversy behind the documentary too. So if you watch the Tribe Called Quest documentary, you'll also look into the controversy behind it because there was some backstories and some things that were going on behind the scenes that
Right.
weren't supposed to be in the public and yada yada yada. And the other one was They were the first ones to put up Stretch and Bobbito's documentary
Really?
too, which
That's
is a
great.
fucking great watch. I think that's one of the greatest. I'm not being partial because I'm a hip hop guy or anything, but it was so well put together. If you guys, not everybody knows who Stretch and Bobbito were, but they had a very infamous and prolific, and not only that, but
Groundbreaking.
And they were just having fun as college kids doing a college radio show, and it turned into something that actually changed the culture of hip hop.
Absolutely.
So that's how things start. Things start as a shitty idea, like this podcast, and then it creates it.
And then we're still big in Egypt.
Yeah. So it's just like that documentary. Going back to the show, I lost my thought about Egypt. I got so excited. Number one in Egypt. Shout out my comrades. Egypt.
We've moved down to the 30s in Egypt,
Damn,
but we're still hanging. We're still hanging in top 40.
The Stretch and Bobbito show was they would always have artists come in and freestyle rap and shout out to Stretch Armstrong would loop beats and do the DJing live. And the way they got that was they recorded every show on cassette. And a lot of the listening came from, ripping these cassettes. And the way they edited it was they'd show the lyrics on the screen.
Right.
They'd play the cassette tape, and then it would go not only from the lyrics on the screen to you hearing along with the song playing.
Yeah.
It would go into actual video of some artist performing that freestyle live.
Wow.
Which is like, they didn't have a camera in there every day, but they had the mixes every day. So
that's amazing.
Shout out to Showtime for allowing these beautiful hip hop documentaries to opening the door to and continuously. I haven't seen on any other platform do that as much as
So they have
Showtime
3
has.
of them out now.
Yeah.
Rolling Like Thunder.
Well, I think they came.
Oh, how did they come out?
I think one every week. So I think the first one was the video music box.
Which is unbelievable.
And it's hard for people outside of New York to understand what that is.
But if you watch the documentary, you'll understand. It is I think it was
it's like on a public access channel,
right?
So
And it was
exclusive to New York.
Yeah, it was the music videos, hip hop music videos, that covered not only videos but the culture. They covered the tunnel.
They would do interviews.
Interviews, and if you were interviewed by Video Music Box, it was your career was going up.
It was a great platform. Shout out to this other dude, Mr. Fantastic. I think that was his name. I apologize if I got it wrong. He used to run Mr. Entertainment, Mr. Fantastic, one of those two. It's been a long time. He used to run the record pool for Funkmaster Flex, and he would be alongside doing like the Video Music Box, but he would press them to, instead of like Ralph McDaniels hosted and did all that stuff.
Shout out to Ralph McDaniels, yeah.
He would actually do kind of the same thing, but he would put it on a cassette tape and sell it in like bootleg mixtape stores.
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, so he used to always send me, every time I'd go to New York to pick up my records before I lived there. I always lived in New York, but when I was living in upstate New York when I was young, when I was like 18, I'd travel to New York every other month to pick up records from, Mr. Fantastic and Rock and Soul. Shout Rock and Soul because my friend Ruben over there changed my life, and I hopefully we get Ruben in here because he's amazing.
That'd
he has
be
so many amazing stories about Rock and Soul, which, again, if you're not from New York, was one of the staples besides Beat Street where you would actually go get vinyl. There was a lot in New York, so I used to have to make the trip once a month to go. So they used to have bootlegs, and I would like to get Ruben on here to talk about that. So hopefully we could do that too in the future for sure, man. So yeah, that's the Video Music Box. It was exclusive to New York.
And so Nas kind of does the interviewing of.
Oh, Nas took full control of that.
Full control with Ralph McDaniel.
I think Nas, that was a passion project for Nas, to be totally honest with you. So shout out to Nas for
some unbelievable footage.
So that one's just a video box. Yeah. So they did 3, was Video Music Box.
Second one.
The second was, I think, Rolling Like Thunder.
Rolling Like Thunder is more of the graffiti
aspect of the hip hop scene.
Correct. Yeah, absolutely.
The thing that surprised me about Rolling Thunder is I've watched a lot of, excuse me, I watched a lot of documentaries that involve hip hop, which is graffiti and everything, clothing. I've watched clothing ones too. But this was very interesting to me because I know about graph writing and like I collect pieces by Cope and stuff like that. I didn't know Rolling Thunder put me onto another world of where that graffiti went. It went from the subway, and Rolling Thunder is not about the past. It dips into the past of where the culture of graffiti came from, but the Rolling like Thunder is more based on the new wave of graffiti artists, which are painting on actual train carts and not like subway things. So it was cool to see this aspect because for me, graffiti was just like that old grimy New York shit, and it was on fucking subways. But now it's on a fucking. So people were saying, why do I want people from Brooklyn to the Bronx to see my art when I could have people from New York to California see my art?
So it goes on these big trains that carry, I don't know.
Freight trains,
they're basically freight trains. So you would do your art in New York, and this freight train would travel the country.
And people, not only that, but they're in this documentary shows that it interviews people that actually, love watching it, so they'll videotape and take pictures of the trains as they're going by. So you look at it from the artist aspect and a fan aspect at the same time. So that's cool.
Absolutely.
And the last one was probably one of the best ones that Jeff really enjoyed.
Mm-hmm. And this was Ricky Powell. And Ricky Powell was, rest in peace, he actually passed away a couple years.
Not too long?
Yeah, not too long.
I think it was more recently.
He was a photographer, and he took some of the most epic pictures.
It's been a year. February 1st, yeah.
Wow.
So it's been a year. So
yeah, it basically was a New York guy that took his camera and got some of the greatest shots from Beastie Boys, LL Cool J, Run DMC.
Well, his first job was working with Def Jam for sure.
Right.
He's one of the first working PR people. I don't even want to say PR, but photographers for that era of Run DMC and Beastie Boys really took him out.
And he has an extremely, extremely interesting life in kind of an odd way that you would think that some artists are like, and he wasn't like
he
true
was a
artist.
true artist, and it's unfortunate that sometimes being that much of an artist is a lot of weight to carry, and there's some sad parts of this documentary for sure, but it's such a beautiful, at the end of the day, it's a beautiful light for this beautiful gentleman that is art. I have pieces of his, Ricky Powell's, that I have all his books. I have about 3 pieces that are from Ricky Powell, and it's just, he's had such a prolific still in this
absolutely
beautiful heritage we love called hip hop.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. So definitely check those out.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. We got some other music news with the nominees for
dude. That's just pretty cool.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame came out, which is a great list of people.
And the reason why we're talking about it mostly is because Tribe Called Quest is on there, and Tribe Called Quest has such an influence in what I've done over the years, dude.
Right. So as of now, there's 17 nominees, and
I wonder how many get picked. How many out of that 17
that's
go?
a great question. It's not.
It's a lot, but it's not 17. It's probably maybe 10.
I don't even think that many. I don't know. Let's see.
I don't remember. I think
the 5 artists with the most will comprise a fan ballot that will be tallied with the other ballots when the 2022 inductees are selected. You want to hear the top 5?
Who's the top 5 right now?
Right
or
now,
your top 5.
No, the top 5.
Let's go about our top 5, and then we'll see what the people's top 5 was. Out of that list, who would be your top 5? Well, let's go over the nominees real quick.
All right,
Hold on.
Nominees.
There's Beck. We got Pat Benatar, Kate Bush, Devo, Duran Duran, Eminem, Eurythmics, Judas Priest, Fela Kuti, MC5, the New York Dolls, Rage Against the Machine. One's blocked out. I don't know who that is. Lionel Richie, Carly Simon, Tribe Called Quest, and Dionne Warwick. But there's one more. I can't see what it was.
Dolly Parton.
Oh, pff. All right, what's your top 5? It's tough.
Tribe, Rage, Eminem, Lionel.
It's stuck, bro.
Stuck,
It's tough,
man.
right?
Tough,
Imagine
tough.
being a ballot guy.
I mean, I guess you got to go with Dolly had some hits.
Dude.
I don't know.
I mean, that's my
Duran, I guess. 5.
Tough. I
Tough.
think I would go with Dolly, Lionel, Tribe. Not in no particular order. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
What I say? Dolly, definitely going in. Lionel Richie, definitely should go in. Tribe Called Quest, Eminem, and I got one more. Oh, it's Fela Kuti for sure. Damn, this one's tough, man, because you got the Rhythmics. I want to say Rage Against the Machine, but Rage is on there every year.
Are they?
Yeah, they haven't gotten through yet. So Tribe Called Quest is their first nominee.
Right.
Rage has been on there. The reason I know is because I listen to Howard Stern a lot, and there's one staff member that always tries to get Gary, which is the producer of the show, and Howard to vote for Rage Against the Machine.
Right. Yeah.
And not only that, but whatchamacallit's on there a lot. Tom Morello,
Yeah, the guitarist.
the guitar player for Rage Against the Machine.
You want to hear the top 5?
I like Pat Benatar too. Yeah.
Number 5, Eurythmics. Number 4,
that's a surprise.
Number 4, Dolly Parton.
Yeah, for sure.
Number 3, Pat Benatar.
And this is in the particular the voting as far as the voting goes.
Correct.
So it's Eurythmics, Dolly Parton.
This is counting down from 5.
Yep.
3, Pat Benatar.
Wow.
2, Duran, and
Yeah.
the number 1 vote getter so far, Eminem.
Fuck.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
crazy.
I didn't see that coming. I didn't see Eurythmics on there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Is there a particular reason why? I think Fela Kuti should definitely be on there.
Right now, they're
And the New York Dolls. I mean, I don't mean to circle out the New York Dolls, but they were. See, the problem with the New York Dolls was it was such a niche-y. It was a New York thing.
yeah.
It was like that
They're,
Andy Warhol
they're
time.
in
of
14th place. Yeah,
14th. Yeah, that sounds right. Where's Tribe at?
11th.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Carly Simon.
8th.
What about Lionel?
6th. He's on the cusp.
Ooh. So they would take the top 5.
They take the top 5 from
then
this, and then it's,
add it to the people.
Yeah,
To the voters. They have
They must have like
a board. A
yeah,
board
they
looks
must
at
have a
it.
board. Yeah,
That's cool, man.
yeah.
Wow, I like that, man. I like to
It's
see
1,000
Tribe Called
artists,
Quest on there.
historian, and members of the music community that put up the board. So 1,000.
Yo,
people.
where's my ballot? Yo, I'm up in here. I've been doing this for over 20 years.
Yeah,
Which one you want to hit? This one?
yeah.
That one? Yeah.
I'ma get on yo.
Jeff, keep your hands on your side of the
Yo, in a minute and review this piece of shit place.
You know what time it is. Jeff, what time is it?
It's Yelp time.
It's that time. Our favorite segment, right?
That is a favorite of mine, a favorite of the viewers.
I
By the
think-
way, you can follow us at I'm the promoter, he's the DJ. Every Tuesday, I put up a questionnaire for us. You can ask us anything.
Anything.
You can follow Jason at
Jason Smith Music.
yeah, and you can follow.
You can follow Jeff at Jeff London _
Correct.
You know, I know that better than I know mine. So thank you guys for your support every week.
Yes, sir.
And let's get
we
in-
get some new merch on that. Yeah, grab that merch too.
Yo, support us, yo.
Yeah,
I gotta-
BigNight.com. Buy that merch.
BigNight.com. You go on there and you find our merch. I need to feed a dog.
I need to feed myself.
But the good part about that is Jeff doesn't eat as much as he used to.
True.
Very proud of you, son.
Thank you. Rachel T.
Rachel T.
I like this place, but tonight I went to the bathroom and security wouldn't let me join my friends again when I came back. Instead of enjoying my night, I'm in the bathroom crying alone. I never want to come back here again. She is writing a Yelp
It's my party and I can cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Cry if I want to.
She's writing the Yelp review from the bathroom.
How do you know? Do you think she washed her hands first?
Nah.
Thumbs down. Womp, womp, womp.
I got one more for us.
All right, what's this guy's name's Koo. Look at the pictures, Koo. He got some. You guys can't see the pictures of the people, but this guy looks cool. He got some cool sunglasses on. And what's his name?
S-A-T.
How you know it's not Asa T?
Because it's an E.
Oh, well, let's see.
E-S-S-A.
You learn something every day, kids.
All right. The worst bottle service I've ever had ever. Once
Wait,
again,
that's not what it said. Read it again.
the worst bottle service IV ever had ever.
Oh, you're right. Yes.
So he's obviously intoxicated or the worst speller. They kicked out the Bachelor because he was in our booth resting his eyes.
Oh, this guy's drunk writing this for
The
sure.
boy, David, hooked it up with the table, but the dumbass head security with the red shirt, fuck you. Wait. Can we digest this for a second?
Yes, please.
He was
I think it needs to be digested.
He was in our booth resting his eyes. So you mean your
First
friend...
of all, he's like my dad. When he tells me he just needs to rest his eyes for a minute, he's passed out.
passed out. So
Don't worry, son. I'm not sleeping. I'm just going to rest my eyes.
Yeah.
So, all right, Pops.
So S&T's mad because the Bachelor was passed out and they kicked him out.
I mean, dude, if other than fighting, there's only one pretty much other. There's not too many other reasons to get kicked out of the club, but that's definitely one of them.
Oh, yeah. Sleeping? Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, hope your bachelor party got better, buddy.
I'ma get on Yelp. I'ma get on Yelp. I'ma get on Yelp in a minute and review this piece of shit place.
All right. There's not a lot more to say. We're just going right to this interview. We've got an interview today.
No, it's a world exclusive.
World exclusive. World exclusive.
This guy is like super like. At one point, he was just super viral, but on like the low key like DJ realm world of things.
We have to put a disclaimer out. The comments, thoughts, actions of this man are not the same as me and Jason's. Maybe some will be the same.
But we'll keep all the names. Wait, what do you say in your stories? Everything's confidential.
I don't know. We might not hide names. The shit talking DJ might not hide names.
Whoa. Yeah.
Oh, we don't know. We don't know. So this is going to be first.
Well, this gentleman had to do some work for a long time to find out who the identity of this person was.
So right now,
first time ever,
we got to introduce the grumpiest man in the world.
Grumpy. This fucking guy must hate everything.
The shit talking DJ.
One time.
Welcome.
Peace, world. What's going on?
Man, it's good to have you
Jeff
on here.
London.
How are you?
Thank you very much.
So crazy
I want to
to,
thank Jeff London. I want to thank Jason Smith for having me on. I appreciate y'all.
I love your background. Where are you right now?
I don't know about all that. I don't know if I want to be associated with you just yet, sir.
Where's your location?
I'm at a location, a warehouse that I rent from an Albanian couple.
Nice.
That's all I can say.
That's
all
all
I can say.
Well, it looks like it's sunny, that's for sure.
So we know that you're a DJ.
No, we don't know he was a DJ, though, do we?
I don't know. Are you a DJ?
Or you just talk? Or you just
talk
observer?
shit about DJs?
Yeah. Which one is it, bro?
I may have dabbled in the DJ world for some years.
Okay.
So yes.
Okay. All right.
All right. Now, would we actually know any of these celebrities you might have worked with, or been around? Because I've seen through your text and your tweets throughout the year that you have a lot to say about celebrity DJs.
Listen, my man, I am no celebrity DJ. I'm a hard working, week to week DJ. That's what I represent. That's who I am. I'm in the gutters. I'm the working man. Okay. There's no celebrities here. I don't hang out. I don't make power moves. It's just about the low level guys. Everyone wants to be a celebrity. I don't understand that. Where's the normal guys? The guys who just DJ. Why is everyone gotta be so cool all the time?
I like that.
Cool. I'm just my fucking self.
So how did you start talking shit about DJs? Was there a DJ that made you?
Well, yeah. What triggered you to start all this trash talking on the Twitter handles?
Listen, I don't know what happened in the world when criticism got mixed into being a hater or a shit talker. I just say the things that we all think, and you guys are just too pussy to really say them. So I say them.
Damn. Wow, you are fucking grumpy.
Wait, so
You know damn well everything that I say and everything that you agree with it. Most people do, you know. But I just have to, I make the tough decisions to.
You say what basically you're trying to say is you say what all us DJs really want to say, but just can't.
Of course, I'm the voice of the people. You don't understand. Like, I'm your friend. I'm the voice of the people.
All right.
now you started a long time ago with this. What are your thoughts about the DJs who fight on Facebook, about the young guys not spinning on turntables, all that kind of stuff?
Who gives a shit what you spin on? You play music for the people. Come on. Why do we gotta take this so serious for? Like, come on. I play James Brown. I didn't. I'm not Class Stubblefield. All right. I'm not the funky drummer. I play records.
Wow.
Okay, you're not a musician. We're DJs. We play records. Okay, stop taking yourself so serious. All right. I don't care if it's an iPod. I could kill a party on an iPod. Jason, I'm sure you could.
I got a pretty good playlist I could throw in there once in a while.
See, that's a common misconception to me. Everyone thinks that I'm going to say, "Oh, if you didn't play on vinyl, like you can't help that you're 19. You can't help
Facts.
that. You can't help this is, you know what I mean?
I didn't have no tutorials. Yeah, I didn't have any tutorials to teach me how to DJ. I just had to figure out my own, listen to Premiere Scratch.
Do you chime into those Facebook messages, or you stay out of it?
I haven't been on Facebook in a while. That's like kind of like, isn't that what like people over the age of 50 hang out at?
Well,
Facebook?
we don't know how old you are, so it's a discretion to let us know. You know what I mean?
Well,
Well, I think you're old enough to play vinyl, right?
My age? Yes,
Yeah.
I will tell you, I am in my 40s.
Okay.
All right. No wonder you're a fucking grumpy DJ.
I'll let your boy. Yeah, so yes, do I think that spinning on vinyl and all those things that we went through for all our 35 plus people, do I think that it made us better DJs? Yes, I do, because I think that we went through experiences and we could do things on a very limited, database. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have 3 crates. And that's what you have for the night, and you had to do, you know what I mean?
You had to make magic
Sometimes
out of those 3 little crates, yeah.
Sometimes I think back and I'm like, how the hell did I even DJ for 4 hours? Like, I don't even know how I did it. But it makes you a better DJ later on in life because now you have a plethora. If all you knew was a plethora of all of this stuff, you wouldn't take advantage of it the way that we did.
I like that.
Because we looked at it like, holy shit, you mean I could play? Why do you think you start playing rock in rap rooms and house and rock rooms, you know what I mean? Because you have to play everything because that's what's expected now.
Now you have an unlimited amount of music. You have an infinite amount of music at your fingertips. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So,
I think it makes it harder for DJs.
But isn't it a shame that you can play any song in the world and these motherfuckers play the same shit over and over again in every fucking club that I go to?
Wow.
Does that make? Is that the DJ's fault, or is that
I get it.
Is it the DJ's fault, or is it the crowd's fault because they don't allow them to play anything else but that top 10?
I love the cop out. Oh, it's the crowd. I'm just playing to the crowd. It's the people. Motherfucker, be a teacher. Take a chance, man. Come
on. Be a teacher.
I've always felt that way. I've failed many of times trying to do something experimental, and sometimes it don't work, and sometimes it works, and when it does, it's fucking magical. That's real story.
You tried it. You can't hit a home run every time. Sometimes you got to strike out. You know what I mean?
There is no success without failure, bro.
You got to swing.
Facts.
Now, I don't know. And don't get me wrong. I'm sure our DJs, if they want to get experimental, they'll get fired from one of these fucking places in like 2 seconds. Like, trust me, I understand that there's a lot of pressure from
outside influences. Correct. I don't have that pressure.
Other things that are going on. You know what I mean?
So what are some of the other pet peeves that you have about DJs besides just playing?
For Christ's sakes.
Let's get this off your chest.
Would you like to know my biggest pet peeve?
Please.
My biggest pet peeve is, remember back in the day when the DJ was in a little room in a corner, up high. Nobody
Yeah.
could see the DJ.
Nobody even knew it. They thought it was a coat check.
You could just, look over the crowd. You could start doing your thing. When did it happen that we're like fucking monkeys on a stage, dancing around, jumping on fucking tables, making heart signs, like and everyone's just staring at you like, dude, what are you gonna do now? I don't do anything. I'm a DJ. I play music. Okay? I am not like, now I gotta be I have to be a fashion designer and I have to be a fucking dancer and I gotta like
Model too.
I gotta tell I have to tell the crowd. I have to give them a countdown on every single like EDM drop. I have to be like, oh hey guys, you ready? 1, 2, 3, let's go! Yeah! Do they need that? Do you think that they don't know that like something like is about to go? Like it's coming, it's coming. The guy's like, hey
I got
man,
the chills, man.
you guys, give me your energy, man. Let's go. Oh, it's fucking exhausting.
Just talking about it's exhausting.
You know what it is? And know what's crazy? And this is I always say this. Like you go to Vegas, you go to these places, and they go like this. Hey, energy has to be here the whole time. Energy here, dude. By the time fucking 1 o'clock comes, the crowd is exhausted. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
like,
Vegas, they recycle that crowd though throughout the night, though, right?
I know that. I know this, but when it's like this the whole time, it's exhausting. It's exhausting.
You have to let it breathe sometimes. And know what? Know why I get so many gigs? Because I DJ so shitty. People spend so much money at the bar instead of dancing. That actually the people want to bring me back to the club. They're like, this guy sucked so bad. Everybody stayed at the bar all night spending money.
Even promoters would tell me back in the day, like, yo, bring it down. Like, nobody's at the bar. Everyone's fucking,
Oh, yeah, that's a real lesson that I learned at a really young age, and that's very true.
Take it down a notch.
Get these motherfuckers spending money. Or play something that's different so you recycle the dance floor, and the people that are dancing now spend some money, and the people at the bar come to the dance floor. That's the whole trick of DJing.
Hey, that's cool. I got a crazy revolutionary notion. I know this might really shock a lot of people, especially people in the club industry. How about make a little less money and keep it a little cooler? Did you ever think of that? Maybe make a little bit less money, just a tiny bit, and then the place is actually cool and it stays like popping a little longer? No? I don't know.
Wow.
How do you keep the lights on when you do that?
Oh, fuck you, keep the light. Whoa.
Hey, bro, I got 8 security guys I got to pay over here.
I don't mean the paying of the employees like the DJ. I mean the establishment, the corporation.
I get it.
Bottom line is very important. I understand that, but I mean, this is just me. I fucking, I just hate shit,
Well, I can tell you one of the most fun places I've been in a while since the bottle service kind of changed the industry was this place in Brooklyn called, fuck was it called? It used to be, the owners of Cielo went from Cielo to Brooklyn and it was called Mirage. It can't be Mirage. Mirage is new. It was something else. Forgive me for not remembering, but there was no VIP. There was no bottle service, and that place was fucking amazing.
Is it closed now?
Yeah, it's closed now.
Why?
Because they didn't have bottle service. No. It just ran its course. It just they were open for a very long time.
I mean, those places are cool too, but like those people there are fucking just as terrible as everybody else.
Oh, it was in Williamsburg, so.
Yeah, all those fucking hipster kids that come up to me trying to buy my 12 inches of Cameron for fucking $26 a pop. Yeah. Those kids are fucking super cool.
Did they have a scratch in the dick side?
Oh, God. It's so funny that the young people's culture is so shitty that they dick ride 90s culture so fucking hard, and it's like, and then they look at me like, oh, where are you dressing like me? It's like, no, motherfucker, I dress the same as I did in high school. Like, you're dressing like me.
Wow.
Like, they have no identities. They just, like, take little things from, it's so random, too, because they're like, you ever notice, like, a kid who's, like, 22, and they'll wild out to the most randomest early 2000s song that wasn't even popping, like, when it was on, you're kind of like, oh, word, this is.
Oh, I've had that
interesting to
recently
see
happen. Yeah.
What they take, you know what I mean? What they take from it, but they're all over the place, man. They don't know what fucking street they're on, man. You know what it is? I don't know. I feel like this new generation is just so trying to figure themselves out, but like they're just mad lazy.
True.
Yeah.
Like
I
when
have
it
to
really
agree.
just comes, when it just comes down to it, they just have all these great ideas, and they're just like,
No,
but I mean,
they do
fucking
nothing.
who cares?
Yeah.
Now we talked a lot about negative stuff. Do you have any top tier DJs that you do like?
DJs that I like.
Well, you used to talk a lot of shit about Vegas guys too. Like, what was it? You know, who? So, like, yeah, who was it? Who's the opposite of everything that you used to talk shit about on your Twitter?
Talk shit about on my Twitter. I'm trying to think about all the people that I used to talk shit about on my Twitter.
Well, there's a plenty of people that existed on there.
That still exists.
That
these
still
days.
exist. I think it's a lot of West Coast
Still
guys
exists.
too. Yeah.
Some guys that we can't really talk about. I mean, you know, yeah, of course. There's DJs that I like. I'm not a total piece of shit. Like, I respect people that respect the culture that come from my cloth. And there are young guys that do their research, young guys and girls, because I will say this: certain clubs that I go to, the girls are killing it. Kind of like more because they're kind of more in tune with what the girls want, because I feel like a lot of the dude DJs like just play for dudes.
We're just talking about that behind the scenes.
Like they play for dudes so fucking heavy, and like the girls will come in and go, no. So like literally, I don't, you know what I mean? Like it's the places that I've gone to, and I was like, oh, this DJ's kind of killing it. It's usually mostly a female.
Wow.
Shouts to the females. Keep doing your thing. You've been discriminated against for fucking years, and now you're finally getting your shot and your chance to shine.
And they do. I think they have a great sense of formality as far as knowing what music goes. Like DJ June, shout out to DJ June. She was dude. She used to sell me records at Beat Street, bro. That's how far back in this culture she goes. She's always been.
But back then she was, you know what I mean? It was far in between. Where you know what I mean? It was much. You see that shit all the time now, and you know, obviously every once in a while, it's like you understand that they're getting picked for their looks because they're terrible.
Well, some of those female DJs aren't actually DJing at all.
Yes, you know what I mean, and you know, all my female DJ homegirls, they know that shit's trash.
One time for the female DJs that's real, keeping it real and doing their thing. One time, blah, 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 blah.
Wait, can I just say one thing? Can I say one criticism I have?
Uh-oh. Debbie Downer time. Here he
I
comes.
know, but they got
the womp, womp, womp.
They gotta learn to play for 4 hours. They're good for 2 hours. 2 hours of killing it. And like, you know, they kind of starts to fall off a little bit.
No, respect though. I love seeing a girl that can really play. Like Paula, DJ Paula. She would always put up these videos of her scratching and shit. She would literally sit there and put in the work, and I love seeing it. I think the women are a little bit better than the guys sometimes because they want to prove that they're is just as good. In the house world, it's a totally different beast. Like women DJs are as equal to men, but in the open format, there's not too many that are there.
Right. Oh man, this has been unbelievable with the shit talking grumpy DJ. Are you going to be around a lot, grumpy DJ? We'd like to have you on the show.
You know, I don't really. I'm not really employed. I don't really do anything. I kind of like, you know, I be coasting around doing my thing. So I do have time. I would not mind coming back. That would be cool with me. I'd be into that.
Oh, we'd love that.
Maybe we could turn you, instead of to being a grumpy DJ, a happy guy one time.
I don't think so.
One time, my guy. Thank you for coming on the podcast.
Do you have one final statement?
Yeah, go ahead.
Fuck. See, I don't know why you just kind of like blanked my mind a little bit.
That's all right.
Final statement to the world. You know, criticism is not hatred. That's my final statement.
I like that.
Criticism is not hatred.
I like that.
You know, if your friend's shit sucks and you don't tell them it sucks, you're doing them a disservice.
Yes.
Wow.
Facts.
Yes. I love that. Well, thank you so much for coming on. And
Facts.
Can't wait to have you on again.
Yeah, man.
Peace.
Peace, talk.
One time. What a fucking grumpy old man.
What an interview. He's going to be coming back, though.
I think we need
need
to
him back.
balance it back out because
That was a lot to take in.
not only that, I think it was just pretty goddamn entertaining to hear
Yes,
from
it was.
the shit DJ, grumpy DJ. He's got a lot to say, and I want to know.
Well, once again, thank you for always watching,
thank you guys
following,
so much for
listening.
supporting us. You know what I mean? For sure.
Until next time.
Peace.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
Jeff London, DJ Jason Smith.
Here come the band.